questions. We'll give you our opinions. Tell us your stories. We'll give you our opinions. Read us from your diary. We'll give you our opinions. It's in my homosexual opinion. IMHO,
the podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to IMHO, the podcast. That's Darby over there.
Hi, I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels.
Oh.
We have breaking news today. We are mere few subscribers away from reaching 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Darby, how does that make you feel?
So good. Actually, thank you so much, Alexis, for throwing it over to me. I've got traffic and weather on the 10s, but I also have an update for you. I can tell you the current number of YouTube subscribers for our channel, IMHO The Show, is currently at 99,997.
Oh my God, that's only 3 people away.
We need 3 people to subscribe, and you know what?
Annie, are you subscribed?
I believe we can do it.
Annie's already subscribed, so damn it.
Thank you, Annie.
That was my only idea.
I think there's plenty of people who are going to see the number and go, I want to be a part of history.
I went to the president of the Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is. Do you remember that meme?
Oh yeah, what's her name?
Debbie Allen, I think, or Deborah Cox. No, Debbie
Laverne.
I watched that Insatiable show. It was fun, and then it got weird.
Oh, it got insatiable. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Okay. And this is fine. This is fine to say, and this is a normal thing to think. We've been doing it for 6 years. I honestly never thought we'd make it. Like, I just feel like...
In general or on YouTube?
Yes. No, but I think all the other review channels, they got 100,000 in like a month.
Well, I've been holding you back.
Well, we're niche. We're niche.
We're incredibly niche. We are huge among nieces.
Nieces with lisps.
Yeah.
I'm excited though.
That is really exciting. So what? You get a plaque, right?
Well, we get a plaque. We get a silver play button plaque. But like you said, it will live at my house. And I don't think you'll be allowed to touch it because of your fingerprints.
Yeah, no. Well, I did have my fingerprints burned off when I was in the CSI.
You were in the CSI?
Yeah, or the M16 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I have my fingertips. Born Identity.
Matt Damon.
Indeed.
I know. Good for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Wait, what if he does have a YouTube channel?
He would get 100,000 subscribers in 10 minutes.
Yeah, he'd have 100 million by noon.
But that sorry to start so negative. I have a really bad dad.
That's not negative.
But I'm so excited. This feels so like big and final.
You need to take a break every once in a while and pat yourself on the back because with what you've been doing. Oh, I said every once in a while. Yeah. Does that feel nice? If you wear
it does actually.
If you wear a glove and pat yourself on the back, it'll feel like someone else is doing it.
Or if you stuff a glove full of beans, jelly beans from up your ass, that'd be nice and warm.
Wait, oh my God. Maybe for 100,000 subscribers, we make our own brand of jelly beans called Up Your Ass Jelly Beans. That's stealing that woman's meme.
That's stealing that woman's meme.
Okay, woman who did that, who made that meme, make your own jelly beans, and then we can be the face if you want. We'll be like the M&Ms.
Well, I don't know that she'd be looking for a face. I think she'd be looking for an ass.
No, but you know how M&Ms have like, yeah, that's true. But you know how M&Ms have like the green one and the red one?
Yeah, but that brings them to life right before you kill them. And honestly, that sounds better than bringing them to life right before you shove them up your ass.
But maybe it's like, well, we've been over this. As long as they're not shot with a gun. But if you put jelly beans in someone's ass, maybe it does like Miss Frizzle Magic School Bus, and they go little, and they get little.
You know, sometimes when I do the depression, sometimes the way I know I need to take a shower is my butthole starts to hurt.
I think you're doing too much bidet.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, where there's a will, there's a bidet. I think what it is it has an air dryer, and I think it's just like wet, dry.
Oh.
And then I've gotten so much makeup on these microphones. Oh my God. Studio
Annie,
71's
who cleans these?
No one.
You do?
You do? Every time?
Wow. Annie, how do you feel about 100,000 subscribers? No, you don't get to enjoy it because you came in when we already had like 90.
Yeah. You really had nothing to do with it,
You've had
Annie.
absolutely nothing to do
You
with
actually
this.
are just like enjoying the,
Yeah.
what is it called? The swells? Enjoying the swells?
Yeah, when my ankles swell, I know you enjoy that.
Do you have body swelling?
Just in my lap. Ew. My inner thighs swell up really bad
For
when
what?
I'm
When
hiking.
you're allergic? Oh, when you're hot.
No,
know that
I
they're
don't
still-
have body
they're still-
swelling. I don't have body swelling. My knee, sometimes it aches before it rains, but it never rains here, so it doesn't ache for that reason.
Oh, what a dream. You should move to the desert.
Do you have aching, swelling?
No. I mean, yes, listen, I want to talk to everyone who's young. If you're old, it's too late. You know that saying, you're never too old to start or whatever? Yeah,
Never
you are.
fully dressed without a smile.
You are. For some things, you are.
Darby, that's not the kind of messaging we want to send out to our 100,000 subscribers.
Okay. Fair. You're never too old to do something as long as you're not too old to do it.
I want to know if you're among the older generation listening to us, I want you to put in the chat how old you are in the comment section.
I don't know if people would want to do that.
Well, I want to know.
Well, you said older.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with older.
Well, tell that to society. Okay? We see people are getting facelifts at 20.
Yeah.
Babies are getting lipo. Fetuses are getting noses. They grow noses last. It's crazy.
Unless they're aborted. And then it's permanently, I got your nose.
Yeah. Gotcha. Permanent got your nose. That's funny. Did you ever got your nose? Did you have grandpa do got your nose? You ever
Yes.
got your nose?
Yeah, and you know what?
Which one?
Which grandpa?
Yeah.
My mom's dad.
The one she
Papa.
pissed on.
Papa. Yeah.
How nice.
You know what my dad used to do, but I only remember it at my grandma's house. Grandma, also mama. You know what? As a trans person, I should really have respected her wish to change her name.
Yeah.
Although I didn't change mine technically.
Well, but
I
did.
adopted my stage
You
name.
adopted your stage name.
Yeah, and I adopted those girls.
Yeah, which I'm surprised the state allowed you to do that.
Well, it wasn't sanctioned. It was,
You adopted them spiritually.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. No questions.
No, my dad used to do ride little horsey, go to town, giddy up, don't fall down, and then don't fall down on the down. So I was on his lap,
Yeah.
like on his knees like that, and then he
Yeah.
would spread his knees and I would fall through.
Right.
But he would grab me
hold-
by the arms.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very common.
You ever did that?
Yeah. Ride 'em little horsey, ride
Go
it to
to
town.
town.
Be
Giddy
mighty
up,
careful. Don't fall down.
Oh, is that funny?
Yeah, mine's better.
Well, yours is
is
different.
slow. Yours is slow. Do yours again?
Riding little horsey, go to town, giddy up, don't fall down.
Okay. Now let me do the white trash version. Ride a little horsey, ride to town. Be mighty careful, don't fall down. And then they grab us by the wrists as we fall.
Oh, the wrists.
Yeah,
That's why your wrists are so limp.
No, it's why they're so small. Thank you,
You know what
Mommy and
else?
Daddy.
You know what else my dad did? My dad and I are fine for now. But when we went to the Grand Canyon, he thought it was fun. He grabbed me under the arms. I
And
was
swung you out
and he
over.
swung me out over. Isn't that fun? I thought I was
would
gonna
like to do
die.
that to you.
We would both go at the current weights that we are.
Oh my God, thank you. Sometimes I need to hear it from you. You know,
You can't just see it and be good with that.
body dysmorphia is real. This morning I was feeling my body and then I caught
You
my
look
reflection.
so skinny.
Thank you so much. I caught my reflection sideways in a mirror and I suddenly stopped feeling confident.
Brian Safi, he just talked about that.
I know. Speaking of, thank you everyone for listening today. But as soon as this is over,
You need to go-
We're also on Attitudes, the podcast.
You need to go listen
this
to
week.
Attitudes, the podcast. Yeah.
And it's funny. And if you don't think it's funny, I get it.
Yeah. And then put your age in their comment section too. Because I bet you they want to know the age demographic. Oh my God. Wait. Oh, we're checking. We're
Yeah,
checking.
Let's get we need an update because it's almost on the 10s.
Oh, on the 10s. Okay.
Let me
Okay.
do the traffic real quick. Hey, LA. I hope you're fighting your way through traffic. Remember, we're all just trying to get somewhere. So let's get there together. Unless they're in a Tesla, and then cut them off, bitch. Also, for weather, it's hot. Okay, currently we have Alexis, can I see you back here just for a second?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then cut to center camera, Annie, and zoom in if you want. I don't know if you can.
Why don't you let Annie do her job and you just shut the fuck up?
Well, I'm the editor.
Are you? Okay. I know our whole plan for today was we're only 3 people away from 100,000. We'll celebrate live on the podcast.
Yeah, and then Annie hooked up a balloon drop, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she definitely did a balloon drop.
And
She
confetti
didn't-
cannons.
She did not ask what it was. She knew exactly what it was. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
What if, hypothetically, what if I checked our follower count and we were to lose a follower?
That's not, hypothetically speaking, it wouldn't happen.
Okay.
But in reality, it wouldn't happen. But if we're speaking in hypothetical, if you did lose a follower, I would say check your
I lost
service.
a follower?
I would say check
You
your
said I
service.
lost it?
No, I said if
We.
hypothetically you
If
did.
If we.
If you checked and we lost a follower, hypothetically, then I would check your service. Because what are you, T-Mobile, Verizon?
That's none of your business.
And you would, because we're in kind of the cave. We're in the Cave of Wonders is where we call the podcast.
Oh, no. I have
Burbank.
access to the Wi-Fi here. Oh, shit.
There's Wi-Fi?
Sorry, Annie. You weren't supposed to know.
There's Wi-Fi here?
Okay, let's get back to it.
Okay, Annie. And then if you want to zoom back out.
Okay.
Pan.
So, pansexual is valid. Now, listen. Okay.
So we are
One of
checking.
my favorite things about this podcast is that not only do we get to give you advice because we're medical doctors and change your life, but we also change. We also get to experience new and different things, and we change and grow.
We change our clothes too.
I mean, you change in between about 3 different dresses, but yes. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to grow together. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, you want to grow?
Because currently, upon current checking, we're at 99,996. We lost one.
What do you mean?
But you know what I think it is?
I thought you said that was hypothetical.
Hypothetical is my service. I don't have T-Mobile. I have hypothetical.
Oh.
Yeah. And hypothetical says we lost someone. But you know what I think that is? I think they're trying to test us before we do the final push to get over the finish line. Are we willing to fight for it? And I have to say, no.
But you know what we can do to take our minds off this?
Okay.
Actually, speaking of medical professionals,
Look at you wearing nails and me not. What is this world coming to?
well, they're really, really short and the thumb fell off already.
They're still nail.
Mm-hmm, that's true. Look, they're kind of a shift between blue and pink. They're transgender.
Protect those nails at all costs. Don't let them talk too much, though. Silence trans voices.
We have to. Okay, how about this?
What?
I have, oh, you know what? Actually, someone sent a really good one, and the email is entitled Darby's Mental Health.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not here. That's to innuendo. But this is, okay. So this is from Mark. All right, here we go.
Oh, Mark.
Hello, Darby.
Oh, Darby.
Hello, Darby. Longtime listener, first-time armchair psychiatrist. Over the years, I have felt very seen by your transparency around mental health and your recent bike curiosity, not gonna lie. I'm a gay dad with 2 young kids. Parenthood has sent me on a mental health journey to reparent myself, so I don't pass down my trauma or let my mental illness affect my ability to be a kind, patient, fun parent. Good on you. At age 35, I was finally diagnosed with ADHD. I stopped drinking a couple of years later because hungover parenting, it's the goddamn worst, and decided to start low-dose weed gummies instead.
Hell yeah.
Which just happened to coincide with me starting a low dose of Lexapro. Funny thing happened, a few months into this regimen, I had a month-long panic attack and developed a secret sex addiction. Twinsies on the sex addiction, gang gang.
Oh, my God.
P.S. Part of my manic episode included sex with trans men and cis women and, well, run, do not walk.
Manic.
Once-
Manic. That's bipolar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once my months-long bout of unending fight or flight calmed, I talked to my psychiatrist. Turns out my constant underlying irritability, overreactivity, and mood swings, things my Adderall and Lexapro never fully addressed, were because I have a high-functioning bipolar 2. You're right. Also, turns out weed plus antidepressants are total poison for BP2 brain chemistry, and my Adderall only fueled the mania. Now that I've paired my Lexapro with a mood stabilizer and cut down my dosage of Adderall, my life has completely changed. Within 48 hours of taking a mood stabilizer for the first time ever, I had the thought, this must be how well-adjusted people feel. Even my seasonal allergies went away because my nervous system was finally calmed enough to not sense everything as a threat, including pollen, apparently. I just turned 40 this past weekend, and I'm so grateful for better living through meds. I'm also grateful for my patient husband who loved me through the bitchy mood swings for so many years. I only reach out because you mentioned on the pod that you think you might have bipolar, not because I think you're a complete monster, just a partial monster. I hope this HIPAA violation of a novel was at least entertaining and at most helpful. Alexis, you light up my life, and I'm so happy your meds have brought light to your life. Blessing in Jesus' name. Hallelujah, down boots. Mark.
Hallelujah, down boots, Mark.
Now, it's important that we recognize that we're not recommending any of these things to you, and that definitely was like not HIPAA okay.
Yes, it was. It was his own medical information.
Oh, cool.
You can share your own medical information.
Oh, cool.
Doctors just can't share it without your permission.
Doctors Without Borders.
That's why we need more borders around our doctors. They're roaming free.
Wait, so I guess my question is, how are you doing, and how did you find that email?
I didn't find it. You found it.
You're right.
That felt very Alexis.
Felt good. I'm mad that I didn't think of it.
I'm okay. I feel like it's been a couple weeks on the Wellbutrin, and I will say I'm having much better days.
I feel like yesterday was an absolute blast. From start to finish,
I
it was a
agree.
delight.
I agree.
Working with you.
It was just so light and bright. One thing that internet and psychiatrists say that I should do is journal, or just when I'm having these like crazy thoughts, just write them down because they seem insane once you see them written down. I don't do that. But what I do is in the past few weeks, I've been going around the house not reorganizing, but adding an ADHD safe element, right? Oh. So I too, well, you already know this, Mark, but I too was diagnosed very late in life with ADHD, and I didn't realize how much of my life was ADHD. It was all ADHD. And so I bought baskets for every room. So when I leave something, inevitably when I put something down and walk away from it, Curtis can just throw it in the basket, and then eventually one day I'll learn to do that. I bought instead of like a computer bag with like pockets that have flaps, I just got a giant computer bag that has a bunch of open pockets with an open top.
So you can look into it.
Otherwise I wouldn't. It sounds so dumb, but with my brain, if I see that I have to open the flap first, guess what I'm not doing?
You're not opening that
I'm
flap.
not opening that flap, okay?
That's so smart.
Yeah. No, I'm not bipolar, unfortunately. I did ask my psychiatrist about a mood stabilizer as well because I do feel crazy. And he was like, well, do you have manic episodes? And I said, no, I've never been happy. And he was like, oh, okay, you're not bipolar. And I was like, okay, cool. But I'm so glad that you got that diagnosis. I'm so happy you got a medication set up that works for you. I'm so sorry that you can't do gummies and bipolar medicine at the same time. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't get high and watch Korean men almost kiss. Oh my God. Thank you to everyone who left it in the comments. The Korean drama that I was watching on Hulu, High School Gangster, Return of the Gangster, is a gay one.
Original source material, it's gay.
It's boy love.
We got to
boy
get that
love.
source.
Well, I got to be honest. While I was watching it, I was thinking, this is gay. I think they might kiss, but they never did. But it's still very homoerotic. It's homoerotic.
I think gay homoeroticism is hot. Oh, I watched a show with gay in it. It's called Wayward, and it's the new Toni Collette vehicle on Netflix, and it's about Toni Collette runs like a youth
a wayward home for girls.
Well, no, like
kidnap in the middle of the night, Paris Hilton,
troubled kids. Yes,
education. Yeah,
but something nefarious is going on, and Toni Collette's there and in charge. And there's a bit of lesbian, a bit of a bicurious, and there's hot as fuck trans man character. It's May Martin, and I don't know if he's trans in real life, but the character he plays is trans, and he's so hot.
May Martin is hot to everyone. I don't know a single person who can look at May Martin and go, not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, I binged it really quickly and I really loved it. I don't know if you would like it, but I know Curtis would.
Okay. I'm going to opt out for now.
When you get from K-dramas and you've seen all you need to see and you move back to American dramas, do Wayward.
All I need to see. There's so much to see. Sure. Are most of them the exact same storyline over and over? Yes.
That's comforting.
However, are the guys hot? Yes. Yes, they are. I'm sorry. I love a hot man.
There's no need to apologize for that.
I love a hot man. And I know that in South Korea, they struggle with their own kind of, what was their Me Too movement called? They like started their own, I can't remember what it was called. So I also like knowing, like watching that, knowing that these guys I find so hot don't respect women. Like I find that attractive because we have so much in common. Okay, this is not healthy. Speaking of health, right? I did something yesterday.
No.
Yeah. Well, okay. All of you, look at me. Gen Z, fellow Gen Z are here. Hi. If your TikTok algorithm suddenly is only showing you one specific kind of video over and over and over, don't spend 2 hours, 3 hours while you're doing your makeup, just watching those videos. I got on this loop of emotionally immature parents and all of that. And I was like, I know about that. And I started watching that and I was on one and I couldn't stop. And then today I turned on my TikTok, same thing. And I was like, oh, I got to break this cycle. I'm concentrating on this too much. But one of the videos I thought was really, really good. Like it was, first of all, it was a hot, white, muscular, straight man. So I know my mom would listen to him. Okay. Secondly, he's talking directly to parents and is like, if you don't understand why your kids are asking this of you, like, I know you can't hear them, but like, just listen to me. And I'm a stranger, so it doesn't matter what I think, but just listen to me, whatever. And so I was like, well, fuck it. Like, I'm all of my trepidation about contacting my mom, reaching out to my mom is I don't want to overwhelm her. I don't want to like bombard her. I don't want to make her feel bad. And it's like, well, she didn't give a fuck how I feel. So fuck it. So I sent her the TikTok this morning that the guy, because I thought it was good. And I said, hey, it seems like you're still ignoring my one request from you to go to therapy so we can have a relationship. I don't know why you make me beg to have a relationship with you. Do you make Grant beg? Have you ever made Amanda beg? I doubt it. Anyway, here's this video. Please watch it. And like, honestly, like I can't keep begging. That's all I said. And of course she didn't respond.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
But I'm done like babysitting myself. Like I'm not baby. Well, that's what it feels like. Like it feels like my little hurt inner child. I'm like, well, no. Don't upset your mom though. Don't upset her. You know, like she's going through a lot right now. And it's like, yeah, but she put me through a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Sorry.
I think
But also fuck that bitch.
I'm sorry you
Anybody who's married to a Trumper who's not a Trumper, who's like against what Trump stands for, I don't believe you can have a truly healthy, loving marriage if your ideals are that different. Either she has the same ideals and just doesn't say it, or she's co-signing it. Like she's like, oh, it's fine, you know?
Well, that's a byproduct. Not saying this as an excuse, but that's a byproduct of, you know, people from her generation. And like my parents, even, women go with what their husbands. That's like the way it is. And
women go with the ant flow.
Yeah.
You're right. I know. Anyway, sorry. That was just on my mind because I just did it this morning.
I'm really sorry.
No, honestly, I'll say it. I felt relieved when I did it.
Yeah.
You know, I think every time I've contacted her, it's been a huge thing. Like we hadn't talked for months or years. So every time I would contact her, I would be very cautious of what I was saying and very like, I would question myself or The last time I contacted her, I actually sent it to Curtis first to like read. You know, like I was just putting all this effort into it that she's not putting into me. And so I was like, well, what if I just send her a video when it makes me think of her, and I say like, hey bitch, get your shit together. You're ignoring your son. You know? I liked that. And I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue to do it.
Wait, who is the guy in the video that you sent her? Was it John Deloney?
No, but this guy is, I mean, he's hot too, but this guy is so hot.
You know, I went to church with John Deloney.
How'd that work out for you?
He was like a senior when I was like a 5th grader. So I don't remember. I remember him.
Yeah, but it's church.
Huh, church?
5th graders aren't safe at church.
No, I wasn't. I mean.
They're too hot for the priests.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't have priest. We had like.
Youth ministers. Anybody,
yeah.
any 40-something-year-old man wearing a backwards cap going on camping trips with kids to tell them about God, I don't trust it.
Oh my God, I remember we did go on a camping trip, and it was like this log cabin. It was really chic, actually, the cabin was. But the guy was like, John Deloney's dad, Bob Deloney, who we called Blob Baloney.
Alexis. See, maybe this is why trans people are getting it so hard from
I didn't
white
name
men.
him that.
You always attack cis, straight, white Christian men. Why is that?
You know what?
Why is that?
I'll ask
why is that?
I'll ask
and why is that?
Yeah.
Should I do a Lady Maga cosplay?
It's come up recently, yesterday and today, a lot, hasn't it? She is kind of your Darble-ganger.
I think she's my evil, what is it? Evil twin.
Oh, yeah.
Like my
her
normal
Bizarro
twin.
Darby.
Honestly, my regular twin, Grant. But then, yeah, like Bizarro. My Wario. She's my Wario.
She's your Wario. I think that is funny, but I also think...
She's my Warby.
Like, with annoying people like that...
No, I know.
We stop
I know,
talking
but I
about
just
her.
love it because she's so ugly. All right. Well, let's get to another question. Well, you know what?
Oh, it's almost time for the 10s. Should I do arts and culture real quick?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead.
I heard that new movie, Jordan Peele Presents movie, Him, was bad, but then my friend Rachel went to go see it, and they said it was actually okay. It wasn't the best thing they've ever seen, but it was pretty okay. So I think I want to go see that. But I did cancel my AMC Plus prescription because I'm trying to like tighten up the reins on the funds because I don't have any. But then, but then when you cancel AMC Plus, they make you wait 6 months to re-sign up. Isn't that crazy?
What are you watching on AMC Plus?
No, AMC A-List, going to the movies.
Oh, you said AMC Plus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
at AMC A-List, but on AMC Plus, I am watching The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. So The Walking Dead is fabulous because the whole cast, they did like 10 seasons over 15 years.
Okay.
And then it was over. And then all the cast, everyone was like, let's do it again, but just like separate. So Daryl Dixon goes to France. So it's Daryl and Carol, and then it's the other two, and then it's the other one and Maggie. And it's like they're all paired off doing their own franchises. Why'd you end the show? Why don't you just keep it going? That's it for Arts and Leisure. I'm Alexis P. Bubbles. The P stands for please look out.
Sometimes my nephew, Max, who's 15, he'll FaceTime me, not to like talk to me, but to tell me about his action figures. And he will use first names as if I'm supposed to know them. And I find it charming.
I think that's so funny.
But when my coworker does it, it's charming in a way.
What are we on? Where are we at? We've got to be at close to 100,000.
99,998. See,
Two
I
away.
told you.
Two away.
You know
okay.
what it was? I bet the person felt
Peaks
bad.
and valleys.
And then they
Peaks
called
and
their
valleys.
mom
So
and they
sometimes
said,
you're up on top of the
"Mom,
peak.
you're a bitch.
And then you fall and you
If you
roll
love
down.
me,
And it
you'll
is kind
follow
of fun,
this
but you're getting
channel."
nauseous.
And then
Have you tried to
she
roll down a
does.
hill
But then,
over the
like,
age
she
of
says something
35?
shitty, so you have to
That
like
is
stop talking to her
crazy.
again.
But
She can't
then
help
you're in the
herself.
valley.
She can't help herself. She has one good thing, and then she'll insult you in the same breath.
You know what I asked one time, and no one could tell me the answer because we live in the valley of LA, right?
Yeah, we do.
We live in the valley.
Her address is, I don't know it.
6666 Hell Avenue.
Okay, but I can tell you exactly where to go from that coffee
No, but
bean.
here's the thing is one time I asked at work, I was like, we live in the valley, right? But LA and California is desert. So what was here before all the buildings came up? Was it desert, or was, since it was valley and there was shade, was there like trees and stuff?
Trees.
Okay, but it's also sandy and dry
Okay, there's a series
in the middle of the valley.
There's a series on YouTube. Have you heard of it? Perhaps you're even watching YouTube right now and you don't even know it. Called Lost LA. And they go through and they give like history of all the different like areas and such as.
Okay.
And like, yeah, it's a desert, but it's also got like green spots. It's not like a Nevada. Anyway, it's really interesting. There's one where our boss's ex-wife is on it. And I'm like, show me more.
Who's our boss? Your ex-wife?
One of the people here's ex-wife was on one.
Oh, right. Okay.
And that's really fun for me.
Ex-wives will always be on one.
I'm messy and I like to know all the private stuff because I do think I can break him. I really do.
Speaking of private stuff,
I've been working on him through, he wears bad hats. And so I work on the hats and I think I'm breaking him down slowly.
Okay, this one is also for you.
Okay.
Sisters, boycotting has really taken so much joy from me. The most recent hit to my dopamine has been getting rid of TikTok. I watch all of your shows on YouTube, but I miss the clips on TikTok so much. I'm left with only Blue Sky and Substack now. Can you please post more on this platforms? As thanks, I can only offer pics of my dog at this time. Okay, so the dog is really cute.
Okay, I do want to see the dog.
Okay, hold on.
I always want to see your dog. If you send me a message to tell me how gorgeous I am,
you can
first
scroll.
of all, thank you for doing that daily.
You can scroll.
But please include pictures of your dog.
I would say there are those the shorts on YouTube. You can watch on YouTube. And then Paula, are you listening, Paula? Maybe we can post on Blue Sky more. I like Blue Sky. I'll post every once in a while.
Okay, I don't use it. I saw a TikTok this week. It's a French bulldog, right? Isn't that what they're called?
It might be a French bulldog. It also might be a bulldog.
I saw a TikTok this week that
no
a woman, because
find
they shouldn't be alive because have you ever heard them breathe?
Did you see this picture?
Yes, I did, and it looks scary. I saw on TikTok this woman had surgery for her dog because like she's one of those girlies who
her dog asked her to get surgery and then she did.
Well, I think it was just like slowly dying because it couldn't breathe, and it got a nose job so it could just learn to breathe again.
The dog?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bulldogs. They're like
they should be dead. Yeah. That's an old Rana and Beverly joke where I think it was Rana that was like, if you've ever wondered if pugs should be here or not, just listen to them breathe. That's great.
I love Rana.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Let's do another question.
Oh.
Do we not have one?
Of course we
Or did we not finish responding to that? Wait, what was the question about? Sorry.
There was no question. It was just, can you please post more on those Blue Sky? Watch YouTube Shorts if you're doing YouTube.
YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. We also, I'm so sorry about this, but we're also on Facebook. And I have to say, we just signed up recently and we're doing numbers over there. We are popular with the boomers. So I just want to say, number one, millennials are so ungrateful and lazy. Gen Z is destroying the culture. We don't remember Gen X because boomers. Why don't people talk about Gen X? They're just a whatever.
I gotta be honest.
They're just chill.
I gotta be honest. I don't know who's who. I know that I'm a millennial and I know that.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
85.
You're Gen X.
What do you mean?
Millennials start at 88.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
I've always been a millennial.
No.
I can't change my millennial. How do you spell this?
I'm kidding, dumb bitch. Okay, go ahead. What were you saying?
What? You've got me all riled up. I was Googling.
Thank you. No, millennial starts at 1980 or 81.
Okay, and it goes to like 90?
90 something. Yeah.
Who decided these things?
God.
Oh.
It was his perfect design.
I have some notes for God.
Yeah, honestly, if you could make a few edits, I've got some ideas.
God, if you're real, now would be a great time to come on down and fix some things going on.
God,
because people are using your name for some heinous
you know what?
stuff.
That's what we're gonna do. Let's give God some notes right now, since he's already tuned in. I can feel him in this place.
Do you think God subscribes?
Oh, absolutely. I think he was our most recent subscriber. He subscribed once, but it counted as 2 because he's God.
Oh, because
he made boy and girl.
Yeah, he's
and only
the great
boy
I
and girl.
am.
Okay, so God, listen up. Hey, baby. I love your work, but let me tell you what happened to me this week. I love pooping. It's something I'm very good at. Okay. I do it often and violently. And the other day, I thought I was having a perfect poop. And I honestly, God, if I'm being for real, I probably thanked you in my head. Because You know, when you sit down the toilet and you can tell this one's going to be one for the record books. You know the sensation is going to be incredible.
Do you think there's a Guinness World Record for like biggest poop?
Absolutely. No doubt.
I'm gonna Google
no
it.
doubt in my mind.
I'm going to Google it. I hope there's pictures. Go ahead.
I don't think it's the biggest poop, though. I think the person who had the biggest poop died immediately after, so they weren't able to record it. So I sit down on my
It's the third
my
category.
bar redacted bidet, and I push. Not hard, just I can feel it there. I'm ready for the sensation. I'm ready for the relief. And when I push, it's a little hard, which that's not my fault. I eat grapes all the time, so that's not on me. And it ripped my butthole from the inside. God, why you do that to me?
And similarly,
Make buttholes big.
yeah.
Open them up for poopy.
And also, God, you made me trans, which is cool because I get to like achieve peace and knowing who exactly I am.
Wait, you found out who you are and you found peace?
Yeah. Like when
The
you
more I've gotten
like when
to know
you're
you, the
Kevin,
less peaceful I feel.
well, like when people around me are like, "Oh, the people are going to think bad about me." I'm like, "At least you're not trans." I always know people are going to think things about me. Or
okay.
they're not going to pay attention to me, which is even better sometimes. But the point I'm trying to say is, why the fuck did you do that? Make people just
Make people what they are.
if you're real and this is an experiment, F the world.
Oh, yes. Great.
You got an
Sorry.
F. You got an F and you got to start over. But maybe don't do a flood. Or you could. People have boats now. I don't have a boat, but
I don't know. I feel like okay. Ooh, that's a really good one. God, another note. Next flood, I'm okay with it. I'm totally down for it. But you do have to supply enough cruise ships to get all the gay people off the lands. Okay? And the trans people, they can come too.
okay, we have
What's
an
that
email
guy?
here.
What's that guy on fucking TikTok? I hate that guy. There's a guy on TikTok. He's an old gay guy. He's overly tan. He's in his 50s.
Donald Trump?
He has white teeth. He looks horrible.
Oh.
But he's one of those guys that's like, LGB, no T.
Ew.
Girl, eat my ass. First of all, you look terrible. Your teeth are insane. And I'm saying that fully as someone who has candy corn teeth, okay? I'd rather have candy corn teeth than one big white tooth. Secondly, you don't look good in red, so I don't know why you keep wearing that hat. And finally, I hope you're alone forever. And honestly, it seems like you will be.
It takes so much energy to hate people. And like, what does it do? In the real world,
you
I know that this is the internet. You're listening to us on the internet. Thank you so much, and please continue to do so.
And pay your internet
But in
bill.
the real world, what does hate get you? Nothing. If you hate someone in the real world, like all the online
Yes.
stuff is so performative. When you actually hate someone in the real world, you're either going to get clocked by someone else who is there, or you're just going to seem like a stupid, empty idiot, which is what you are. Hate is so stupid. Do you think anyone's ever said that before?
No, but a famous philosopher did once say, hate on me, hater, now or later.
Well, speaking of transphobia, this is this email is entitled "Best Way to Torture a Transphobic Coworker?" ?
Oh, God.
Hey, Darby and Alexis, I have a question that only your combined experience can possibly answer.
Oh, fuck.
What are some of your best ideas for how to make the lives of my transphobic coworkers in the school system just that little bit more miserable and hopefully push them over the edge? For context.
Over the edge to do what? Transition.
For context, I am an SLP in high school that serves a primarily minority student body. And when
Do you know what that is?
SLP, yeah. Silly little person.
Actually, it's so funny that you said that because my best friend from growing up at CE, you know, your first best friend's always your best friend. Your childhood best friend, you could not see each other for years. And then as soon as you reconnect, it's like old times. Okay?
I take back everything
She's
I said
a
about
speech
hate.
language pathologist as well. She actually has her own practice.
Oh,
in
that's what
Pittsburgh
that's SLP.
called Therapy Works LLC. Yeah, that's SLP.
Okay.
Speech language pathologist.
All right. And when I ignore or forget about all the horrible parts of my job, I mostly love it. My students are great. I like what I do and the population I serve, and many of my coworkers are cool. The kids themselves are for the most part very accepting of their queer or trans peers, and the ones who aren't know better than to run their mouths. My coworkers, however, are another story. While many of them are cool, a very vocal minority of them are some of the most profoundly irritating and transphobic cunts I have ever had the pleasure to endure. In the past year alone, I have publicly gone off on a woman I work with for broadcasting her shitty opinions about her trans coworkers, told our school resource officer that she should go ahead and look for another job if she thinks the trans student getting harassed in the locker room is the problem rather than the kids harassing him, and stopped pushing in to support a teacher I used to really like because she got a little too comfortable and shared some opinions that made me want to very slowly run her over with something heavy.
Ooh.
I know I'm not going to change these people's minds. No matter how much you try to change a diaper, it's still ultimately just a bag that's full of shit. So instead, I'm looking for little ways to make their lives worse. I've changed log-on passwords on computers that they left logged on.
Good idea.
Signed people up for mindset training courses offered by the district to make sure they get on a really irritating mailing list. And have forwarded emails that they were dumb enough to send containing transphobic or racist nonsense to their respective supervisors.
Hell yeah.
But I'm looking for something more insidious and satisfying. I guess my questions are these. Darby, how do you fuck with someone in the education system without it coming back to you? And Alexis, what do you think is the best way to quietly destroy a transphobe? I know with your unique skill sets and experiences, you are the best people to be able to point me in the direction to make these people so mentally ill that they have some sort of meltdown at a Cracker Barrel and get arrested or institutionalized. You ladies are amazing. My husband and I love you both, and I'm so happy you are out there putting your particular brand of insanity out into the world. Any advice is welcome. Mac.
What's the name?
Mac.
Mac, like Always Sunny. Hi, Mac. Now, I am a former educator.
Have you ever done that to a former?
Have I ever made anyone miserable?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but not on purpose. Alexis, that is one of your 3 drag dresses.
Can I have a?
Her career's over. Her career's over. Once she ruins one dress, she's out. Annie, take your time. Go slower.
No. Here. No, please hurry. I'm wearing white under this.
Okay, I may not know how to make a transphobe feel bad, but if you want to make a trans woman feel bad, just give her a coffee. She'll spill it. Anyway,
I got it on the mic a little bit. I'm sorry, but not on anything but the exterior. It's good we have this grass here because it probably grow coffee beans now.
Ooh, yeah, we should, can you clean this? No. I was an educator for many, many years and, 8, but that's a lot.
Thank you, Annie. I'm sorry about that.
And I don't know that I ever made anyone's life miserable on purpose. Well, you know what? I had this assistant who was just such a fucking cunt. So I was a special ed teacher and I taught kids with, at the time, the language is always changing. And they're doing it in a way to be more respectful, but the language changes every 3 years. It's a lot. But at the time, my classroom was called Self-Contained Special Education Severe and Profound Disabilities. So my kids needed a lot of help. And so at the time I was teaching there, Chicago Public Schools assigned 2 assistants to each room. Now, I had 8 kids and 8 kids who all needed one-on-one help. So even with 2 assistants, it wasn't enough. But we made it work, right? Make it work, Mama Slay. And I got to be honest, the assistants sucked. But I was such an insecure, I was 27. I was so young. I didn't want to stand up to them because I was kind of I wanted to be their friend, So I ended up doing a lot of extra work because I was too afraid to ask them to do work. Well, one year, right before my final year, the assistant bitch who I thought was just such a fucking cunt, she was such a cunt. As she was leaving, because she was quitting, and so it's the end of the school year, we're cleaning up the classroom, she's not coming back next year, we're doing all the fake, I'm gonna miss you, oh, come back, if you want to, blah, 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 which obviously I didn't want her to come back. But on her way out, she tried to take the copy machine in my room, saying that the last teacher that bought it for the classroom said that she can have it when he's gone. And I was like, okay, well, that was 4 years ago or 4 or 5 years ago. No, you're not taking this from the classroom. And then it all dropped. And the years of us being fake nice to each other just immediately melted away. And I was I stuck to my convictions and I was like, you're not going to fucking take this copy machine from me, you bitch. And
Coffee. I thought you said copy machine.
copy. That's what I
Copy?
said. Yeah, copy machine. Copy.
Damn, go ahead.
And because it was something I used, like, because I didn't have a curriculum. So it was something I used multiple times a day. Anyway, I was really scared of her, but I stood up for myself. And then she started crying and she left. So do that.
I think that's fabulous.
I would just say, honestly, stick up for yourself. And more importantly, stick up for trans people loudly. When you hear something, don't roll your eyes. Don't, send an email later. In that moment, stand up for them. Make them say out loud again what they said and ask them why they said it. Why did you say that? What did you hope?
I think
that we would hear?
I think that's exactly right. I think they want a reaction, right? Because trans people aren't hurting anyone. They're not doing anything. People want a reaction.
Themselves. They're not trusting in God.
It's very funny when you say
Spiritual.
things like that. It's
spiritual.
LOL.
Spiritual.
I think the best way to deal with these types of people that want to ruffle feathers in a public way or through email, I think in the real world, the best way to do it is to feign ignorance and just make them repeat themselves until they eventually say what they really mean, which is, I'm a dumb idiot who is a stupid idiot. And so, say something transphobic towards me, you have permission.
I don't think I ever have.
But no, I'm giving you permission.
I wouldn't even know where to start. Okay. I'm sorry, but can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. Are you a girl?
No, okay. So someone says something transphobic, like, do you think that student should be going in the girls' restroom? What do you mean? Well, trans. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
What do you think she's going to do?
And then when they get to the point, which is that she doesn't deserve to be in there, be like, that's really disappointing to hear from you. And then walk away. You got to treat these
Don't
people.
Do the emotion.
There's a really hot guy on TikTok. I think his name is Jefferson Fisher, and he's also on Instagram. And he has tons of tips. He's in his car.
Tips and tricks.
He's always in his car, and he has tons of tips of how to deal with people that are loud, wrong, fill in the blanks of what political party or type of person that you think that is. Mm-hmm. And just be ask them what they mean by that, make them get really clear, and then say, it's disappointing to hear you say that, and then just walk away.
And then,
but if it's with a kid, stick up for the kid, but keep doing these little tricks. I like these tricks that you're doing.
Oh yes. And then if they're still not responding the way you want them to, go find the weird little white teenage incel in the art class, get his gun that he was going to use for the school shooting, and then instead you just threaten them with that gun.
You could do that, or you could buy a bunch of toilet paper and then go to the cheer squad and give them a list of all those teachers' addresses and say, there you go, have a fun weekend, girls.
Girls, have a fun weekend.
Have a fun weekend. Did you ever get TP'd?
No, I'd never have.
I did.
Really?
I was pissed.
Did you deserve it?
No. Does anyone deserve to get TP'd?
Yes. A lot of people.
But I don't think I did.
Well, and that's what everyone says. Okay.
Oh my God, it's almost time. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
Wait, what if we really didn't hit 100,000 while we're filming and then we have to cry?
We have to stay here until we hit 100,000.
Okay, hang on.
And he spent so much time on the balloon drop and the confetti cannons. I ordered confetti cannons.
Sorry, I was reading a text.
Who texted you?
I have so many new friends. So what I've done is I've alienated everyone close to me with my behavior. And so then I've tricked a few new people to start texting me. And then I'm going to ghost them eventually because of my anxiety and depression.
Aliens and ghosts, the Darby Cartwright story.
Exactly.
You can't alienate me.
Actually, you know what? We didn't say this last week, but the guy who invented the rapture, the guy who came up with the concept, because it's not in the Bible, in 1830, his last name is Darby. I take credit for it. I invented the rapture. Wait, you're all getting burned, bitch.
Let's invent something as idiotic as that, and then let's put it out under assumed names, like pen names, like Robert Galbraith or something, and then let's get idiots to believe it.
Oh, I don't want to start a cult because I honestly would start to believe it.
You know, if we applied ourselves, we could start a pretty sick cult.
I think we could start a cult, but what would upset me about that is I think eventually it would start to make sense.
Well, speaking of followers, how many do we have? Breaking news.
Annie?
Darby?
Annie, can I get my camera on, please?
Darby?
Can I just have my camera on, please? We hit 100,000!
We are the champions, my friend.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
And we'll keep on podcasting till the end. No, no, no. We did it,
Wow, we did
100,000
it.
followers.
We did it.
Annie, hit that balloon drop.
I don't see any balloons. Oh my God, y'all have water damage over here.
I'll do my line.
We need to tell my boss.
I'll do my line again. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Annie, hit that balloon drop.
Okay, I don't.
Annie, hit that balloon drop.
Annie, what happened to the balloon budget? Oh, I know what happened to it.
What do you mean?
Heather McDonald need a second parking spot, so they had to spend our balloon budget on her plaque.
Annie, can you stand up?
Don't force her to stand.
Hi. Is there a balloon drop? No, there's no balloon drop.
Oh my God, Annie, stay standing. Make eye contact with me. I dated this guy in Chicago once who created like a balloon company. It was called Balloons by Tommy. And I was an asshole to him, I have to be honest.
You dated that guy?
I did date that guy.
He has all the balloons.
He died.
You could have been the air. No.
He died.
What do you mean?
He died
He died?
last year of cancer. Isn't that sad, Annie? Oh, she sat down. Okay, so we don't have a balloon drop, but that's okay. We can pivot. So what we're going to do is we have 100,000 followers now. So for 100 seconds, will you time that, please? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. For 100 seconds, we are going to silently shimmy.
Okay.
It's basically the same as a balloon drop.
Okay, ready? Count me down.
I need to get my mic out of the way.
Okay.
Wait, count it down?
Yeah.
Okay. From 100?
No. Count 3, 2, 1, and then I'll hit start.
199.
No.
3, 2, 1. Okay. How many more seconds?
70.
Oh my God.
I have to pee.
This is making me have to pee.
This is the most physical activity we've ever done.
I'm going to slow
Oh, yeah,
it down.
get it? Okay. Okay, we're at the halfway point. I'm going to do some shoulder rolls. It's the same thing.
I'm going to shimmy my wiener.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
We did
1.
Wow. Happy 100,000,
Happy 100,000, everyone. Thank you for subscribing, and
Thank you so much.
thanks for listening
Thank you for your
today.
support.
Thanks to everyone who sent in a question to IMHOthePodcast@gmail.com. We'll be back next week with an all-new episode.
Bye.
In my homosexuality. Unusual opinion. IMHO.